Meteorologist Miss Katie Whittaker with your official Red Hook High School and Mid-Hudson Valley forecast for Wednesday, March 10th, 2021. It is a special midweek edition of Weather with Whittaker. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's get right to that weather map. You'll see that there's high pressure off the eastern seaboard. There's a cold front looming off to the west that'll affect our weather later in the week. And then off in the west, they are still receiving some snowfall. Not that uncommon this time of year, but you'll also see those red areas indicating the chance of severe weather. Also not all that uncommon this time of year as we move into springtime. Things get a little bit more unsettled with cool, dry air coming in from the north, warm, humid air coming in from the south, and the setup of the jet stream can cause some severe weather, especially in Tornado Alley. All right, well, let's get to a quick question of the week. The question of the week is, why are lakes and ponds and parts of streams and rivers still frozen even though the outdoor temperature is above freezing? Well, the reason is there's a little bit of a delay between the way the land heats up and cools down and the water heats up and cools down. We saw this in the fall. We see it again in the springtime. Now in the fall, the water temperature actually stays warmer than the air temperature. And in the spring, the water temperature stays cooler than the air because there's a little bit of a delay. Air heats faster than land and water heats up much slower than the land does. So even though it'll be in the 50s and 60s this week, it takes a little bit more time for that water to warm up, and you'll know it for sure if you put your finger into it. So it's very important to follow some water safety guidelines going into spring and early summertime because that water temperature can be very, very frigid. All right, well, I dressed for the 60s. Let's see if we have any 60s in the 5-day forecast. Let's take a look. So for your Wednesday, look for mostly sunny skies. We'll see temperatures, it looks like again in the 50s, but I'm hoping maybe we'll hit that 60-degree mark, and I didn't dress inappropriately for today. For your Wednesday night, look for mostly cloudy skies, a low around 40. For Thursday, look at that warm up. Partly sunny, highs in the mid to upper 60s, incredible. Thursday night, lows around 50. For your Friday, look for partly sunny skies, highs in the lower 60s. Then a front looks to swing through. At this point, it looks to swing through dry. That's that system that was off to the west, but it will bring cooler temperatures with it. So for Saturday, look for sunny skies, highs in the low 40s. For Sunday, mostly sunny, highs again in the low 40s. And going into the early part of next week, it looks like we'll continue that cooler but more seasonable trend with temperatures in the upper 30s to low 40s. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's Weather with Whittaker, and I'll look forward to seeing you again next week. Have a great week.